So today we're doing a quick pump installation here. It's a nice easy one. This is an old 25-year-old pump that's getting removed. So first thing we've got to do, because the pump's below the water level, is isolate it on these valves, which are fucking well old, so hopefully they isolate. 1, 2 and 3. This one's already dripping, but that's not necessarily a big deal. Right, that's the old pump removed, but as you can see, that valve, because it's old, it's failed, and I need to work on that pipe, so I'm going to have to bung the suction line. So I'm going to take one of these, stick it in here, and close off the line. Right, so as you can see, that stopped that, just some residual water dripping out. So now we've got to get rid of this union, because it's different to the new one that's going in there. We want to keep this elbow, because there's nothing wrong with it, so I'm going to sweat out the old bit of pipe with a heat gun, which is why you need it dry. So we melt it and pull it out like this. So now we've got the nice new pump, brand new, fresh baby. So we stick it in and line it up, and the answer is, it doesn't quite match. So we're going to have to manipulate the pipe work a bit. So I'm just going to take that elbow back a little bit. I'm going to put the union on here. So I've primed it already. I'm just going to slap on a bit of the old glue ski, just to save me fucking around in the hole. I'm going to put some of the old glue ski in here. Attach it to this. We're going to clean the dirt off of it. Now we're going to prime it. Take that. Just prime her up, mate. Get it all nice and ready to go. And we glue it. Nice bit of glue on there. And on she pops. Stick her on. Twist it as you put it in. And then line her up with the pump. It's not easy to do one-handed, so I had to put the camera down and do it again, but that's all beautifully lined up. Luckily the pump was the right height this time. Sometimes pumps are a different height, so I didn't need to do much manipulation, but that's good there. So now we got this cheeky fucker, which is in completely the wrong place with the wrong union, so I have to step this over and put a new union on it. A little bit short as well, so I'm going to have to extend the length of the pipe. So I'm just going to cut it here. So a couple of 45s just to measure up. I'll stick this one on here, roughly around there. This one, and in order to get to there, we're going to want to be around there. So that's good. So we're going to prime the pipe, ready to go. 45s. Glue them both. Stick it on. Line it up so it's perfect. Center line. Take this, rotate it, you put it in, and we got this. Now we're just going to pop the second union on another bit of pipe and just rest it on top of here, so we can mark up where it's going. So we'll just nip that up a little bit. Now we've got this, we can take this and work out where we're going to meet that pipe and mark it up and cut it. So we've cut this piece, and we're just going to slide it in and measure it up so it lines up down here. And we take this piece, line her up against it and cut to size. Here we go. Crack that, take it off. So now glue her up, slide her into position, twist it in. Now this is the moment of truth, where we put this back in over here and we line it up over here, and if you're good at what you do, I can't do this one-handed, they should line up and jobs are good. And look at that, on there, get it back up. Happy fucking days, lovely job. So that is that. So now, because we're putting those unions on just to size them up, we have to remember to put the O-rings in before we fire it up. Alright muchachos, O-rings are in, so we just got to tighten up the unions. 1 and 2. As you can see, working in a pit in Australia, the fear of deadly spiders is a daily occurrence. Now we just open up all the valves again. 1, 2 and 3. And before we fire it up, we've got to remember we've got the old bung in the skimmer that we've got to remove. So I'll take this little fucker out. Ready to go. So I just tidied everything away, all my tools and that, while I waited for the solvent cement to dry, because you should give it a little bit of time to dry before we fire it up and blow joints. There we go, nice new pump installed. So we're going to fire her up, see how she goes. So we take the pump plug and plug it into the bottom of the chlorinator, which as you can see, it's covered in fucking spider web, so that's never nice, because it could be something that's not very good. So you just be as quick as you can and get the fucking spiders off your hand. Then you take the chlorinator power lead and you plug it into the mains. Right, we are ready to go. One last check of the valves, make sure everything's open. Turn it on, watch it turn up, get ready for action, and off she goes. Trunk's just priming, filling up with water. So far so good. Check for any leaks, because you don't want leaks, obviously. All the joints that I've opened, make sure they're all legit. And she's primed and running. Job complete, mate.